prepared.
All right, I'd like to call the Macomb City Council to order, please. If you'd please join me and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. What do you want?
Pen. Thank you.
Thank you. If the clerk would call the roll, please.
Justin Shu.
Here.
John Vajetzi.
Here.
Byron Shabazz.
Here.
Dave Dorset.
Present.
Ashley Katz.
Here.
Don Wynn.
Here.
Dennis Moon.
Here.
We have 7 present.
We have a quorum. Thank you. Citizens wishing to address the City Council on matters germane to the agenda of tonight's meeting will be limited to 3 minutes and are asked to be brief and concise in making their remarks. Comments that may have been submitted by mail or email will not be read aloud, but a copy will be provided to each member of the council and made a part of the minutes of this meeting. Does anyone wish to speak under the public comment section of the agenda for this evening's meeting? Hearing none, we'll move on. Before you is a consent agenda, and a motion is in order.
Move to adopt as presented.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt the consent agenda as presented. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Shu.
Aye.
Vajetzi.
Aye.
Shabazz.
Aye.
Dorset.
Aye.
Katz.
Aye.
Wynn.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
All ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Under unfinished business, item number 1, consideration of an ordinance to create a Class P plus OPC liquor license for the Illinois Ayers Oil Company. This will be second reading.
Thank you. Illinois Ayers Oil Company doing business as Airco Convenience Center located at 318 West Jackson Street here in Macomb. It's filed an application requesting a Class P plus OPC liquor license be created for that location. Upon receipt of the application, we compiled a list of record owners within 250 feet, provided them notice of a public hearing, posted signs on the subject property, and published notice of the public hearing in the community news brief. A public hearing was held on February 18th, 2025 at 5:15 p.m. There is nothing from a law enforcement perspective that has been reported that would prevent the creation of the liquor license. We have not received any written protests from any of the record owners. We did conduct the public hearing as scheduled. If adopted, the ordinance provides that council desires to approve the location for the sale of alcoholic liquor and create a Class P plus OPC liquor license for Illinois Ayers Oil Company doing business as Airco Convenience Center at 318 West Jackson Street here in Macomb.
Thank you. That'll stand as second reading. A motion is in order.
Make a motion to create a Class P plus OPC liquor license for Ayers Oil Company.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? I would like to note that the petitioner is present. And hearing no further discussion, roll call, please.
Vajetzi.
Aye.
Shabazz.
Aye.
Dorset.
Aye.
Katz.
Aye.
Wynn.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
Shu.
Aye.
All ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you. And thank you, sir, for being here tonight. There is no other unfinished business. Under new business item number 1, consideration to authorize the submission of a Section 5311 grant application to the Illinois Department of Transportation for operating costs for our Go West and demand response systems. That would be for the period starting July 1st, 2025 to June 30th, 2026. There's a memorandum in your packet from the Transportation Director, Ms. Perturino, and she is here. Calabria, would you mind coming down and going over a summary of that for us, please?
Good evening, everyone. As the mayor was saying, the 5311 grant is our federal grant where we get our operating funds. This year in the amount of $478,401. And the application is very similar to it was last year.
Thank you. Kind of a housekeeping thing. It becomes formality almost. Any questions for Ms. Petrino? All right, you'd entertain a motion to submit that application for the 5311 grant.
So moved.
Second.
So moved and seconded. Any discussion? What was the number again? 478,000 what?
401.
Thank you. Pretty good sizable chunk of money. All righty. No further discussion. Roll call, please.
Shabazz.
Aye.
Dorset.
Aye.
Katz.
Aye.
Wynn.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
Shu.
Aye.
Vajetzi.
Aye.
All ayes.
Motion carried, thank you. And we'll continue with Ms. Petrino there. As item number 2 is consideration to authorize the submission of the fiscal year 2025-2026 Downstate Operating Assistance Program, also known as the DOPE application, to the Illinois Department of Transportation for operating costs for the Go West and Demand Response System. This is again for the period that begins July 1st, 2025 and end on June 30th, 2026. Any other information you want to add to our description there, Calabria?
This is our state grant. It's an annual grant, so the application will look very similar to last year. This also goes towards the operating cost, and it's able to get that 25% local match.
Great. To entertain a motion to proceed and authorizes the submission of that Downstate Operating Assistance Grant application.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Alderman Moon.
How do these numbers compare to the last year or the last few years?
Are you talking specifically the DOPE numbers?
Both of them are reality.
So the 5311 is the same as last year. We're going to be getting the same amount. The DOPE amount is still being calculated according to our operation costs from last year.
The first one has that varied from year to year?
The 5311, no, that one stays consistent. The DOPE one is the one that varies year to year.
So if the first one isn't enough to cover all your expenses, can we use the second one to make some of that up?
Yes, so we use them interchangeably. So each grant goes towards operating costs, but we divide the operating costs as to which grant covers different costs. So it goes by categories.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Hearing no further discussion, then roll call, please.
Dorset.
Aye.
Katz.
Aye.
Wynn.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
Shu.
Aye.
Bajetzi.
Aye.
Shabazz.
Aye.
All ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Item number 3 is in addition to what we've already discussed. This is a consideration to adopt a resolution authorizing the execution and amendment of the Section 5311 grant. And I'd ask the city's attorney to read the resolution to the record, please.
Thank you. The resolution provides that the provision of public transit service is essential for persons in the non-urbanized areas. Section 5311 makes funds available to the state of Illinois to offset operating costs and deficits. The state is acting through the Illinois Department of Transportation. The resolution provides that application would be made for financial assistance grant under Section 5311. The city would provide all required local matching funds. The mayor would be authorized and directed to execute and file on behalf of the city the application, to furnish such additional information as may be required, and to execute the Section 5311 grant agreement.
Thank you. Would entertain a motion to adopt that resolution.
Make a motion authorizing execution of an amendment of Section 5311 grant agreement.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion on that? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Katz.
Aye.
Wynn.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
Shu.
Aye.
Bajetzi.
Aye.
Shabazz.
Aye.
Dorset.
Aye.
All ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you. And item number 4, consideration to adopt a resolution for the acceptance of the special warranty for Section 5311 Federal Transit Act of 1964 grant. And if I could get the city attorney to read that resolution to the record, please.
Thank you. Portions of the federal statute require for fair and equitable arrangements to be made to protect the interests of employees affected by the assistance provided by Section 5311. And as part of that process, requires the execution of the special warranty 5333B for Section 5311 projects. The resolution provides that application would be made for financial assistance under Section 5311, and that the city agrees in writing to the terms and conditions of that special warranty.
Thank you. We'd entertain a motion to adopt that resolution.
Motion to adopt the resolution for acceptance of special warranty.
Second.
Moved and seconded to adopt the resolution. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Wynn.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
Shu.
Aye.
Bajetzi.
Aye.
Shabazz.
Aye.
Dorset.
Aye.
Katz.
Aye.
All ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you, Calabria. Appreciate all your hard work. Item number 5, it's in tandem with the other items here. It's consideration of a public transportation ordinance. This will be first reading.
Thank you. The ordinance provides that public transportation is an essential public purpose for which public funds may be expended. The city indicates its desire to provide public transportation for its citizens and become eligible for grants. It authorizes a city to provide public transportation within the city limits, and the ordinance provides that the city would thereby provide public transportation, and that the mayor is authorized and directed to execute and file on behalf of the city grant application to the Illinois Department of Transportation, as well as any grant agreements with the Illinois Department of Transportation.
Thank you. That'll stand as first reading and place that on for possible discussion. We'll have it on the agenda for next week's Committee of the Whole meeting. Item number 6, consideration to adopt a resolution approving an intergovernmental agreement between the City of Macomb and the McDonough County Board for the Ripple Glass Program. If I could have the city attorney read the resolution of the record, please.
Thank you. The resolution provides that units of government are permitted to enter into agreements to obtain and share services. It provides that the city and the McDonough County Board desire to share resources for the benefit of their collective citizens to provide for glass recycling services, and that they have determined that it is in their respective and mutual best interest to enter into the agreement. Therefore, the attached intergovernmental agreement between the City of Macomb and the McDonough County Board would be adopted by council. And I would tell you that the agreement provides that the McDonough County Board would contribute to the annual costs of the provision of glass recycling services for a 2-year agreement, providing the sum of $2,000 per year.
Thank you. Entertaining a motion to enter into that intergovernmental agreement.
Make a motion to adopt a resolution for intergovernmental agreement between the City of Macomb and McDonough County Board for Ripple Glass.
Second.
Moved and seconded to authorize. Any discussion?
Question.
Alderman Moon.
Okay, the county's putting in $2,000?
Yes,
What
sir.
are we putting in?
Ours is an in-kind service match. There's no dollars from us involved.
Good.
Okay. Anyone else? Hearing no further discussion, roll call, please.
Moon,
Aye.
Shu. Aye. Vajetse.
Aye.
Shabazz.
Aye.
Dorset.
Aye.
Katz.
Aye.
Wynn.
Aye.
All ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Item number 7, consideration of an ordinance to adopt the city's official zoning maps, A and B. This will be first reading.
Thank you. The Illinois Municipal Code requires City Council to publish each year a map showing the existing zoning classifications along with any revisions made during the preceding calendar year. Each amendment and modification to the official zoning map has previously been approved by the Planning Commission and codified by ordinance passed by City Council. The ordinance provides that the maps attached to the ordinance entitled City of Macomb, Illinois Zoning Districts Map A and City of Macomb, Illinois Zoning District Map B, both dated January 22nd, 2025, would be approved collectively as the official zoning map of the City of Macomb, and provides that the city clerk would cause to be published full-size copies of those zoning maps and provided for inspection and purchase by citizens at their request.
Thank you. We would have that on for discussion at next week's Committee of the Whole meeting. And we'd note that there's a memorandum from the city attorney in your packet regarding the ordinance and minutes from the Planning Commission meeting from February 26th. Item number 8, consideration of an ordinance. Let me find it here. I was ready for this.
Here you go.
Thank you. Consideration of an ordinance to create a special event liquor license for the Macomb Park District. And we have a representative from the Park District here, Ms. Kara Shahagan. Yeah, please. If you'd come up and give us an overview of what's planned here for the special event liquor license application, then we'll have first reading.
Absolutely, thank you. I appreciate you adding me into this meeting. I'm Kara Sahagan, Superintendent of Events at the Macomb Park District. So I am applying for the Macomb Park District for a special events liquor license for one of our events coming up, the adult egg hunt. It is something that I'll go in a little bit to explain the event and then my need for applying for this liquor license. The liquor license would only be for the 3 hours of the event for just that day. So an adult Easter egg hunt, we've been looking at a lot of different places. Washington Park District actually just did an adult egg hunt and it went over so well. They had it fill up after registration opened within 2 days. And they ended up having to do another, or they decided to do another date. So it's all about the fact that kids don't just have the fun with the egg hunt, right? So it's adult only, and it is an event that I'm using as a fundraiser for our recreation department at the Park District to be able to provide more events and programs for our community. And as seeing that this event has been a success for multiple other communities, and we've had a lot of interest in it already, I wanted to go about doing that. So yeah, it's a adult only 21 up out at Veterans Park. It'll have all the fencing and the requirements needed for that. Our safety patrol crew will be on site. One entrance in and out for check-in, so registration is required for it. It's not a public event. And it's a fun opportunity for adults in our community to have a good time and earn a lot of prizes within our community from local businesses. We've already had several businesses and agencies donate awesome prizes that adults would want, including, you know, the athletics department and everything. So everyone seems like really on board and supportive of the event, and some live music offerings as well. And so my need for a liquor license specifically for this event is we're very limited in Macomb with a catering liquor license. And I've gone through multiple avenues of trying to keep money in Macomb for someone to provide a bar service for it. And Hy-Vee is, as of the end of March, will not be planning on renewing their catering liquor license. So in order to find all avenues to keep the money here within Macomb and hopefully aid into providing more fundraising for this fundraiser event, I am going to apply for the special events liquor license.
Okay, very good. Any questions for Ms. Kara? That's the case then. Thank you. We'll have first reading, please.
Thank you. The ordinance provides that the Macomb Park District has filed an application for a special event liquor license for its adult flashlight egg hunt event to be held at 1800 East University Drive here in Macomb on April 5th, 2025 from 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. They are special event retailers. That term is defined in our code. And if adopted, the ordinance provides that a special event Class SE liquor license would be created for the Macomb Park District's adult flashlight egg hunt to be held at 1800 East University Drive in Macomb, Illinois on April 5th, 2025, between the hours of 6:30 p.m. and 9:30 p.m.
Thank you. That'll stand as first reading. We'll have this on for discussion at next week's Committee of the Whole meeting. Thank you, Kara, for being here. There is no other new business this evening. Are there any committee reports? Alderman Vajezi.
Just a quick update on the animal shelter as of the end of January. For dogs, at the beginning of the month, there were 15. 3 were picked up, 14 were dropped off for a total of 32. Of those 32, 3 were reclaimed, 10 were adopted, bringing it down to 19 total. So good for the dogs, they went down. With the cats, there were 25 at the beginning of the month, 12 were dropped off for a total of 37. Of those 37, 9 were adopted. Fortunately, 1 passed away in its kennel, so bringing it down to 27. And just a quick note, last year there was $71,000 for spay and neutering for the program. So a lot of that was done to help minimize the cats' overpopulation in Macomb. So good deal with that. And if you're still looking for a good forever friend, stop by the animal shelter.
Very good. Thank you. Any other committee reports? Hearing none. Aldermanic reports. Alderman Moon.
No report.
Thank you. Alderman Nguyen.
No report.
Thank you. Alderman Katz.
No report.
Thank you. Alderman Dorsett.
Time for the annual, please do not put yard sale, tree service, good feeling group signs, or political signs in the city boulevard. It needs to be in your own yard.
Very good. Thank you. Alderman Shabazz.
No report.
Thank you. Alderman Vajezi.
Just a quick congratulations to the gentleman to my left on his new position at WIU. Other than that, no other messages.
Very good. Thank you. Alderman Shu.
Thank you. I want to say thanks to all those who have supported the Humane Society's Casino Night this past weekend, and many people in the room who helped make the event happen. It was a great event, good success. So thanks for the continued support for that group as they work towards the goal of a new building. And by the time next week will be spring break for the universities, so we'll wish many of the First Ward residents safe travels and see them back for the end of the semester, which then goes very quickly. So there'll be a lot of different end-of-year events and things happening throughout April. So hopefully we'll see people out and about.
Excellent, thank you. Ms. Scalf, anything?
Nothing, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Coker.
No report, Your Honor.
Thank you. Just for the record, we're in the throes of Scott and Melissa's hard work and getting that information out to our subcommittees on next year's fiscal budget, so we appreciate all the aldermen taking time out of their day jobs to be with us and go through that process. It's begun in earnest. I don't believe there's any other, excuse me, I would like to ask for your concurrence in appointing John Bannon to the Planning Commission.
Motion to concur with the mayor's move.
Second.
Moved and seconded to concur. Any discussion?
You seen his resume?
I have seen his resume. Think it'd be an outstanding addition to that. Hearing no further discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
And opposed, the same sign. That motion carries. Thank you. Don't.
She'll get that on the recording.
Who's the first? I'm taking notes now, sorry.
Alderman Dorsett was
Okay,
a
and I
motion,
was
and who seconded it? Alderman Vajezzi. Very good, and that was a unanimous. Okay. Don't believe there's anything else to come before you this evening. To entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second, or
Moved by
Second.
Alderman Vajezzi, second by Alderman Moon to adjourn. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. That motion passes. The meeting is adjourned.